Hi guys, so I'm gonna read Flash Comics number 13. This is a Flash story. The reason I'm reading this one, I think, is because in the original Barry Allen Flash, his first appearance, Barry Allen was reading this Flash comic. So the Flash, fastest thing on Earth, swifter than the rays of light that stream through space. He can outrace a bullet, swim so fast the water turns to steam. Foe of all evil, he blazes a trail across the highways of crime, vanquishing all criminals. A few months before our story opens, in New York, Jay Garrick is saying goodbye to a friend. So long, Jay. I'm off to see if that silver mine my dad left me is any good. Good luck, Jim. Write to me. At the shiny silver mine weeks later, I've just uncovered one of the richest silver veins in existence. I'll be wealthy. Come on, everybody. The drinks are on me. I've just discovered a new silver vein. Sure, here we come. Uh, Jim is overheard by two strangers as he boasts a bit. You'll make me a millionaire in no time. Hear that? Yep, and I know what to do about it. At the homeward trail that night. Oh! Bang! Got him. A day later in New York. What's this? Jim Carter shot? Expected to die? Carter was shot by someone who no doubt expects to take advantage of his recent find. Carter, helpless, cannot fight back. Discoverer of new silver mine shot in the back. Jim Carter doesn't know that his friend Jay Garrick is a Flash. Some others will be surprised to find it out too. The Flash dresses with incredible speed. I think I'll dash cross country afoot. I haven't time to wait for a plane. The Flash leaves New York and heads west. That couldn't have been a man that just went by. I'm doing 60 miles an hour. But the Flash, moving with the fleetness of light, is traveling many times that speed. The human eye can see only certain speeding objects. It cannot see anything traveling faster than 700 miles an hour. When the Flash travels faster than that, and he often does, he becomes invisible. Here we are in Texas, not bad for less than a half hour's travel from New York. I'll look the mine over, just to make sure it's not being operated by anyone. So shiny silver mine. This mine will mean a lot of money for its owners. Those rats who shot Jim will probably make an attempt to get it real soon. In the meantime, I'll work it for Jim myself. Digging, loading, carting, the Flash does them all. This is good exercise. I've needed it for about a month. In 15 minutes, he earns about 300,000. Yeah, I think that's $300,000 for Jim Carter. Jim will be able to use the money with doctor bills and all. Hey, look, some guy has beat us to it. I'll take care of him. The Flash returns to the mine entrance so fast the bullet misses him completely. I'll get a couple more car loads and call it a day. What's that? Shooting at me behind my back. Seems as though they may be the murdering whelps that shot Jim. You must have dropped him the first shot. Yeah, I reckon he fell behind them mine cars. I'll show these back shooting cowards a few things. The mine's ours, Tex. Yep, we'll be rich. The unseen Flash speedily loosens the saddle cinches. Oops, the saddle girth's undone. Gee, mine too. And races away with one of the would-be killers slung over his shoulder. Hey, Tex, it's funny how both our saddles busted at the same time. Oh, Tex, where are you? Oh, this is weird. I'm scared. The Flash with the other man heads for the desert. You're going to confess shooting Jim Carter. Put me down. I can't breathe. Except for me, you're all alone in this desert. If I leave you, you know what will happen. Don't try to scare me. You can't get off of it either. The Flash moves back and forth so swiftly he cannot be seen. Oh, he's gone, and left me afoot in the desert. I'll die. The Flash slows down, thus reappearing. You win. I admit shooting Carter. Okay, let's go. We'll pick up your pal on the way. The Flash heads for the sheriff of Guppy Gulch. I'll find the jail and then see how Jim Carter is doing. Sheriff, these are the men who tried to kill Jim Carter. Lock them up. I sure will. But the sheriff is crooked. So you guys tried to double-cross me, eh? We're supposed to be splitting everything 50-50. We was gonna tell you, Bill, that mine is worth a fortune. That's right, Bill. I'm gonna take a run out to that mine. If I think it's worthwhile, you boys can escape from jail, sort of natural-like. The Flash, visits Jim Carter, who does not recognize him as Jay Garrick. Gee, the Flash. I read about your troubles in the papers. I've decided to help you. You mean you'll watch the mine for me? Right, and don't worry, just get better. Ooh, what a breeze. Gosh, I've heard about the Flash, but I never realized how fast he really was before. The Flash heads for the mine. The sheriff. Now what's he doing out here? Unaware that the Flash is right beside him, the crooked sheriff examines the silver. Good metal, mighty good. Worthwhile settling on. This is getting mighty interesting. I'll see what he's up to. The invisible Flash listens to the plans. Okay, you guys, the mine is good. I'm letting you out so's you can watch it. And I'm sending for a Texas gunman to take care of that guy who brought in you in. Go get going. Well, Flash, old boy, it seems you'll have to take the law into your own hands. Flash grasps the reins and makes the horses run so fast the killers become frightened. Oh, what is it? Oh, it must be that man again. Out in the desert, he strips them of their outer garments. Just a little listen, my friends. We'll get some burned to death. The sand, it's hot. The hot desert sand burns their bare feet. Ow, this is awful. Ouch, ouch. Maybe you won't get so anxious to get out of jail after this. Please send us back to jail, please. I'll let you go back to jail this time, but if I catch you out again, you know what to expect. Back in jail again. You mean you guys are quitting? No, this water feels good. My feet are blistered. I gotta see my Texas gunman now. I'll be back. The sheriff sounds out the gunman. I don't know his name, but he's mighty fast. Nobody ain't never beaten my draw yet. The gunman stalks his prey down the main street. Tell that yaller buzzard I'm gunning for him. Oh ho, that must be the killer the sheriff imported from Texas. Guess I better go down and see him. I'm your man. Start shooting any time you want. I sure will. Quick as the flicker of an eyelash, the Flash darts behind the killer. Hey, where'd you go? I'm in the back of you. Now I got you. Says you. Bang. The Flash races in circles about the gunman. Stand still. Dizzy, the killer falls to the ground. Oh, my head, my eyes, the whole world is spinning. I'm dizzy. The town is convulsed with laughter. A gunman, oh, ho, 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 killer, ha, 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 ha. He can't do this to me, he can't. Okay, you mugs, you gotta do what I say, or do I plug you both? Go ahead and shoot, we're not stirring out of this steer. Well, that madman is in town. I'll get the gang from the foothills. Hold that mine against all comers. My gang is so tough they eat gunpowder. They'll handle that strange tenderfoot. The Flash becomes suspicious. I gotta find that sheriff. No telling what he's up to. I'll drop into the saloon. Anybody seen the sheriff? Looky, a tenderfoot in masquerade clothes. Let's make him dance. He ain't there no more. Bang, bang. The Flash disarms the Westerners. I think it'll be safer for all concerned if I take these for a while. Somebody's robbing us. Hey. Now maybe you'll be a little respectful when I speak to you. Yes, sir. Where's that no-good sheriff of yours? Somebody saw him riding into the foothills. Going after his gang, I reckon. He'll collect his entire gang, then I'll take it apart. Some fun. There they go, bound for the mine, no doubt. The Flash sweeps down on the riders as they arrive at the mine. It won't be long now. Unable to see the Flash, the men hear his voice. Gangway, here I come. Who's that? I know the treatment for you guys. Hey, where you taking us? Out in the desert again. Now I'll just undress you and you'll be mighty sorry men in a little while. Trip after trip, the Flash makes into the desert. This makes all except the sheriff. This hot sand is killing me. I've been here longer than you. Ow, my feet. My feet. Back to the mine for the sheriff. No, let me alone. You're going to be worse off than anybody. Get out in that desert. I carry the others, but you're going by yourself. Somebody please help me. Flash undresses the sheriff also. Now, we'll see how you like this. I don't, honest, I don't. The sheriff's nerve snaps under the blazing sun. Ready to confess? Yes, get me out of here. The Flash herds his prisoners into town. A new sheriff locks up the crooked one. I guess this'll end the lawlessness around here. Stop bragging. That flash of a tenderfoot god did it. A month later, Jay Garrick visits Jim Carter. You should have been here, Jay. The Flash was here, helped me, saved my mind. He's wonderful. That's so. I'd like to meet him sometime. Watch every issue of the Flash comics for new adventures of the swiftest human being in the world, the Flash. Swift moving, exciting. So yeah, that's the end of that issue. That comic. I'll read the Hawkman and Johnny Thunder stories one day. I'll read them. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you could like, comment, or subscribe, that'd be appreciated. Thank you, and I'll see you guys later.